Time. We're told it's the most precious resource we have, that it's always ticking away, slipping through our fingers like sand in an hourglass. We're taught to chase it, to manage it, to make the most of every second. But what if I told you that time, this thing we've built our entire lives around, is nothing but an illusion, a construct of the mind, a story we tell ourselves, a way to make sense of the incomprehensible vastness of existence. From the moment we're born, we're thrust into a world obsessed with time. Schedules, deadlines, appointments, alarms blaring at us to wake up, to go to sleep, to eat, to work, to live. We divide our lives into neat little boxes: past, present, future. We dwell on what has been, anxiously anticipating what's to come. And in doing so, we miss the only moment that truly exists: now, this moment, right here, right now, the eternal present. But our minds resist this truth. They cling to the comforting illusion of linear time, of cause and effect, of a predictable universe marching forward in an orderly fashion. We believe that time heals all wounds, that given enough time, we can achieve our dreams, that time is money, and that we're always running out of it. But have you ever stopped to truly examine this belief? To question the very nature of time itself, in our deepest meditative states, in moments of profound clarity or intense experience, time seems to dissolve. The boundaries between past, present, and future blur, and we're left with nothing but the raw, unfiltered experience of being. This is no coincidence. This is a glimpse of the truth, a peek behind the curtain of our temporal illusion. Physicists tell us that at the quantum level, time behaves in ways that defy our everyday understanding, that past, present, and future may coexist, that time may flow backwards as easily as forwards, or not flow at all. Ancient spiritual traditions have long known this truth. The Zen masters speak of the eternal now. The yogis of India talk about transcending time, and mystics across cultures describe experiences of timelessness. But why does this matter? Why should we care about the illusory nature of time? It's because our belief in time as a linear, unstoppable force is the root of so much of our suffering. We agonize over past mistakes, reliving them endlessly in our minds, as if by thinking about them enough, we could somehow change what has already happened. We worry about the future, creating elaborate scenarios of what might go wrong, trying to control outcomes that haven't yet occurred and may never come to pass. And in doing so, we miss the only moment we can ever truly experience or influence. This one, right here, right now. Our belief in time creates a sense of lack, a feeling that there's never enough, that we're always running behind, always playing catch-up in a race we can never win. It fuels our ego's insatiable desire for more, for better, for different. It keeps us trapped in a cycle of wanting, of striving, of never being satisfied with what is. But what if we could break free from this illusion? What if we could step out of time and into the eternal now? Imagine, for a moment, what it would be like to fully inhabit this present moment, to let go of all thoughts of past and future and simply be. No regrets, no anxieties, no plans, no expectations, just pure, unadulterated presence. In this state, there is no time, no sense of duration or passage. There is only now, infinitely expanding in all directions. In this timeless awareness, we find a peace that transcends all understanding, a stillness that can't be disturbed by the turbulence of temporal concerns. We realize that we are not separate from this moment, that we are not observers watching time pass us by, but the very awareness in which all of existence unfolds. We are the eternal now, taking shape and form in every passing instant. This is not just some lofty philosophical concept or esoteric spiritual teaching. It is a practical truth that can radically transform our lives. When we let go of our obsession with time, we free ourselves from the tyranny of the past and the anxiety of the future. We become fully available to life as it is, not as we think it should be. We find that, in this timeless presence, there is no rush, no urgency, no need to get anywhere or accomplish anything. Everything unfolds in its own perfect rhythm, and we are carried along effortlessly in the flow of existence. This doesn't mean we abandon all plans or forsake responsibility. Rather, we learn to hold our schedules and goals lightly, recognizing them as useful tools for navigating the relative world, but not mistaking them for ultimate reality. We act from a place of centered presence, responding to life's demands with clarity and grace, unencumbered by the weight of temporal concerns. In this timeless state, we find that all the things we've been seeking, all the peace, all the fulfillment, all the love and joy we thought we needed to find or create are already here. They've always been here, hidden in plain sight, obscured only by our relentless mental chatter about past and future. So how do we access this timeless dimension of being? How do we break free from the illusion of time? It begins with a simple shift in awareness, a willingness to question our assumptions about time and to explore the nature of our own consciousness. We can start by bringing our full attention to this moment, to the sensations in our body, the sounds around us, the thoughts passing through our mind. We can practice catching ourselves when we drift into thoughts of past or future, gently bringing our awareness back to the here and now. We can engage in practices like meditation that help us cultivate present moment awareness and experience the timeless nature of our true self. But ultimately, the key to transcending time is to recognize that we are already timeless, that beneath the surface of our time-bound thoughts and experiences, there is a dimension of our being that exists outside of time altogether. This is our true nature, the eternal awareness that witnesses the play of time, but is not bound by it. As we awaken to this timeless essence of who we are, we find that the present moment is not just a fleeting instant, sandwiched between past and future. It is the doorway to eternity, the point where time touches timelessness, where the finite meets the infinite. In this realization, we are freed from the tyranny of time, from the endless cycle of wanting and fearing, of grasping and avoiding. We discover a peace that passes all understanding, a joy that needs no reason, a love that knows no bounds. For in the eternal now, we are complete, whole, perfect, just as we are. This moment, this breath, this awareness is all there ever is, all there ever was, all there ever will be. And in this timeless presence, we find the truth we've always known, but somehow forgotten along the way. That we are not separate from the universe, not fragments lost in time, but the very essence of existence itself, forever unfolding in the dance of now, perfect and complete.